Hello everyone, welcome to today's session. As you know, you all are preparing for KCET 2021. So let's see few tips and tricks according to me how to solve this maths KCET 2021, how to clear, how to make it a grand success. Yes? Yes. So now here we have this comprehensive batch course in Unacademy. As we know, Unacademy is India's largest learning platform which educates thousands and thousands of students all over. Yes, so in this Unacademy there is a comprehensive batch, as you can see. Yes, so I am already there in that, and the top educators are the experienced teachers are taking up this batch course. Okay, so in this batch course, the complete syllabus, KCET complete syllabus, detailed in detail, according to the chapter wise, in depth, it is being taught in this KCET. Okay, so yes, and tips and tricks are also given by the top educators. Topic wise practice questions and mock tests also are available. Yes, so now you can see it is a month plan of 2250. Yes, until this month end. Yes, and if you use my code Reshma Lobo 17, you will get extra 10% off. So see that this opportunity doesn't go off from your hands. Yes, so here, so it has started in September. We can say it has started in September, this comprehensive batch course. Yes, so once you join this course, you will get to know in detail about the structure of this course. In detailed, the chapters are being explained, and yes, it is being explained by the top educators, as I can see. Yes. Okay. Yes, so here the plus subscription, not only 1 month plan, there is also a 12-month plan, 6-month plan, and a 1-month plan at a reasonable rates, we can see. Okay, compared to other institution or organization, you can see that Unacademy is having the least price over here. And over that, yes, so you use my code Reshma Lobo 17, yes, to get extra 10% off on any of the plus courses under this Unacademy. Yes, so it is, we can say, the best plan for Karnataka CET 2021 aspirants. Yes, it will be live batch and live classes will be there. And the most speciality of that is after every 3 classes, you will have a doubt clearing session. So in this doubt clearing session, students are welcome to ask their doubts and clear their doubts, because nowhere you find these doubt clearing sessions. Okay, so here only in Unacademy you are going to find this. After 3 sessions, you have a doubt clearing session. Okay, so they think of students so much that they have introduced a doubt clearing session such that students clear their doubts and move to the next session. Yes, okay. So we can see quizzes will be there, and test series, and single subscription for unlimited access. Yes. Now, coming to the topic of today, how to prepare for KCET 2021, a question mark, isn't it? Yes, so we have this question mark in our mind, how you are going to prepare. The same question I put into each of you now. Whoever is writing KCET 2021, how you are going to prepare. Yes, how you are going to prepare for KCET 2021. Yes, now, I can tell you that you all are very fortunate, because during this pandemic, you have lots and lots of time to prepare for KCET. It is not like previous years where students have to go to college from morning till evening, and over that go to coaching classes, and they'll get fully exhausted. No time they get to prepare for KCET. But this year it is not that case. It's extraordinary year. So it is a bonus year to you, I can say. It's a plus point to you. You will have your online classes for, it is limited. It's not for the whole day, right? Yes. So you will have lots of time to prepare for KCET. Yes. So yes. So it's a plus point, which I can say that this is a pandemic. Use it wisely. Yes. Let this not go a waste. Yes. And so here, yes, I was telling you get more time. So what we need to do, so I will give you few tips which I feel it's important for every KCET writing aspirant to be followed. Okay, so according to me, there are few important tips which I can give you. Yes, so I hope you take it, and yes, you be successful in answering KCET and clearing it in using those tips and coming out with flying colors. Yes. So now I will ask you a question. Do you want to outrank in the exam KCET? Do you want to ace it? Then follow these handy tips which I'm going to give you. So the tip number 1, let's see what is this tip number 1. Yes, so we have this tip number 1, analyze the syllabus completely. Yes, so analyze, so it's mentioned, analyze the syllabus completely. So you should have a clear-cut picture in your mind. What is the syllabus? Yes, so first you have to do the analysis of that, analyze the syllabus completely. That is a main thing for KCET, which I can tell you, is you will get the questions appearing from NCERT itself. Yes, so NCERT is the must which you have to go through, and you analyze the NCERT concept only, because I have already given to you the detailed plan of from 2014 to 2020. Each chapter weightage also I have given it to you. So if you can see my previous video, and also in this video towards the end, I have again given you the detailed plan, like which are the important chapters. So you need to concentrate on them. Yes, so according to the chapters, that is the weightage of the chapters, prepare a plan. Okay, so prepare accordingly. Give equal importance, I will say, to first and the second PUC topics. And give more importance to maths among this PCMB. I will tell you why. Give more importance to maths among this PCMB. If you are an engineering aspirant, then you have to answer PCM. If you are a veterinary, for PCB. Yes, and agriculture aspirant, you want all PCM and B. Now, suppose you are an engineering aspirant and you think you got equal marks in physics, chemistry. Yes, then the ranking depends on who will score more marks in maths. Okay, that is the point to be noted. Yes, so the ranking is decided on the maths marks. So maths, I said, it is very, very important. Yes, it now 1 mark you think makes a difference of about 1,000 ranks. Yes, 1 mark. So each mark is important. So try to analyze this syllabus of NCERT completely. Yes, you have to achieve that. Yes. Now, one more thing I can tell you is, however, for your board exams, you are preparing from NCERT only, right? So go through every chapter, highlight and make a note of the points and formulas. So that is what I have to tell you is in the first point of mine. So first point, analyze the syllabus completely. Yes. Now, the tip number 2 to be followed. What is the second tip which I can tell you? Focus on important chapters. Okay. So here I need to focus on important chapters. So while you go through the detailed plan, that is the weightage which I have provided for you, you will know which are the important chapters. So give first preference there, focus on such chapters. Yes, so concentrate more. Now suppose we have second PUC topics. If I can, if we want an example, I can say take for differentiation. Has a more weightage, differentiation, differentiability, continuity, and integration. We have more weightage, matrices, determinants concept. Then we have vectors, three-dimensional geometry. All these are of greater weightage. Concentrate more on these chapters. Yes, and if I want to tell you about the first PU topic, set relations and functions. Together, you may be asked at about 5 to 6 questions. They are also equally important. So, first PUC topics also you have to analyze which are on the greater weightage, also the second PUC topics. Yes, and don't waste time, I can say, which has her least weightage. You can, as you go through the years, you will know which chapters are of less weightage. Don't waste much time on that. Don't waste much time. Instead, give preference to the important chapter. So the focus, let it be. So focus means it is an important concept. Okay. So let the focus be on the important chapters. Yes. Now, when you go through the more important topics, note down the points. Note down, there are numerous tricks, tips which are available on each chapter. Note them down. Otherwise, you may tend to forget. Yes, and have some logics of your own. Okay, it might be, you may think those are the silliest logics, but yes, but you may think there is some reality behind, such that you will remember. So let them be the silliest of the logics. Don't worry. Okay, I can tell you one simple logic of mine where it will be useful for you to solve many questions. Okay, so now suppose, yes, so I have a trick for you in differentiation. What is this now? Now, usually students find easy if I ask what is the derivative of sin x? Immediately they will tell me cos x. What is the derivative of cos x? Minus sin x. But the problem will be if I ask you what is the derivative of secant x? What is the derivative of tan x? What is the derivative of cot x? What is the derivative of cosecant x? They will have to think sometimes and then answer me. I have a tip for you. I have a shortcut trick for you, which within seconds you will be able to think in your mind and tell me what is the derivative. You want to know how to do it? Yes, here it is. Now, for this, what you have to do is just remember my simple logic. That's what I was telling you. You also will get some ideas. Note it down and see, it will work wonders in your problems. Yes. So you just have to remember this simple logic of mine. Yes. So what is that is just write secant and tan. Okay, secant, tan. Below that, write its cofunctions. What is the cofunction? Where there is a co, remove the co, or else insert the co. So what is the cofunction of secant? Is cosecant. Here, cosecant. Here, cot. But don't forget to put one minus sign in between. Okay, now the arrow marks pointing here inwards. Arrow marks are pointing inwards. So now think here. If I ask you, what is the derivative of secant x? Secant x is here. Where is the arrow pointed? It is pointed towards the right side. Reach till the end and you are done with the derivative. What is the derivative of secant x? It is secant x into tan x. Yes. And if I ask you, what is the derivative of tan x? Tan x, arrow is pointed towards the left side. Reach till the end. What is it? Secant into secant is secant square x. Isn't that interesting? Yes. If I ask you, what is the derivative of cosecant x? Cosecant x, arrow is pointed where? Towards the right side there. So what is your answer? It is minus cosecant x cot x. And cot x derivative, arrow is pointed towards the left side. It is minus cosecant square x. Yes, it will work wonders not only in differentiation, also in integration. Yes, so here we have derivative of secant x. What is the derivative? Is secant x tan x. And what is the derivative of tan x? Look at the arrow mark. Very simple it will become if you remember my simple logic. Secant square x. Then cosecant x, what is the derivative? It is minus cosecant x into cot x. And what is cot x derivative? Come towards the left side, minus cosecant square x. Yes, now I said how it is helping you in integration. In integration, I have integral of secant square. So go to the first line, close this secant and secant. So that makes secant square, close it. What is remaining? Tan. So that is your answer, tan x. So integral of secant square is tan x. And there is another integral. What is integral of secant x tan x? Secant x tan x, close secant and tan. What is remaining in the first line? Just a secant. See how it is helping you. And what is integral of cosecant x cot x? What is remaining? Minus is extra, minus cosecant x. And what is the integral of cosecant square x? Minus cot x. Very, very simple it is. Yes, also I have one more trick for you. And what is that trick is? Now, suppose you have 1 by x. 1 by x. 1 by x, how do we write? We write this as x to the power minus 1 and then use the derivative x to the power n. What is x to the power n derivative? N x to the power n minus 1. Okay, so therefore this will become minus 1 x to the power minus 1 is minus 2 and hence it is minus 1 by x to the power 2. Now, instead of all these steps, directly I will help you. So what is the trick here is 1 by x, whenever you have x terms in the denominator, okay, so what is it? So you put 1 minus first. Okay, and then this number, numerator number into the power, you have to multiply always. 1 into 1 is 1. Increase the denominator power of x by 1. So your answer is done. Want to try one more quickly? So what is your answer for 1 by x to the power 5? Okay, so what is it now? What is the derivative of 1 by x to the power 5? Derivative. Okay, so what I told you, put 1 minus sign. Put 1 minus sign. 1 into 5 is 5. So write a 5 whole divided by increase the power by 1. Yes. Now, you want to know more tricks? I will give you one more. Okay. So what is that trick here is, now suppose I have, see all these shortcuts and tricks we are going to teach in KCET. Yes, so one more trick I'm going to teach you. Okay, so what is this is? Now suppose you have y is equal to x to the power sine x. Y is equal to x to the power sine x. You have. Now, when you look as the power as a function of x, what comes to your mind is logarithmic differentiation. So what you do, you take log on both sides. So log y is equal to log, when you take, you are getting sine x into log x. And when you differentiate, what is that you're going to get? You're getting 1 by y dy by dx. Use the product rule over here. It is first term into derivative of the second plus second term into derivative of the first, isn't it? So therefore, dy by dx will be y you are shifting. So it is x to the power sine x into sine x by x plus log x into cos x. This will take me at about 2 to 3 minutes. I cannot afford to take 2 to 3 minutes. Within 40 to 50 seconds, my problem should get over. How to do it? Look at the trick what I'm going to do. So what you do is, so now the question is, suppose you have a function f of x power g of x. So what is the trick here is dy by dx is nothing but, write that same question, f of x to the power g of x into the power by the base. So it is g of x by f of x into derivative of the base plus log of the base into derivative of the power. Now look into it. So once or twice it may sound difficult, but practice and you will become perfect. So here the same thing, and I have the power by the base. So sine x by x, yes, sine x by x into derivative of x is 1, which I have not written, plus log of the base. So log of x into derivative of sine x is cos x. Isn't that interesting too? Yes? Okay. Yes. Okay, so now let me move on to the next tip of mine. So far 2 tips are over. Now going to the third tip. Okay, so what is the third tip? Prepare a study plan. So have a plan. Now, when the plan word is there, I may think of constructing a house. So if I want to construct a house, first to whom I approach first is an engineer. What is the engineer going to do? He will set a plan. Okay, so what is how many square feet? All that the detailed plan is going to tell us, right? Same thing. You have to prepare the study plan of the syllabus. Yes, so man without a proper plan, I can say, is nothing but a car without a steering. Does it look good? No. So always plan, and then only we can succeed. Okay? Yes. So, and the next tip which I can say is revise regularly. Now, revision has a meaning in deep. Revision. First vision should be done first. You need to be thorough with the concept. After that, you have to revise. Yes? Yes. So, after thorough NCERT book, go to exemplar problems. Work out all the exemplar problems. Note down the tips and tricks. Otherwise, you may tend to forget them. Yes? And it's of no use if a whole day you sit with the books. And because you will find students in the exam, they will panic. They will not remember anything. So I say, along with their hard work, you have to do some smart work. You have to do some smart work too in order to achieve great results. Each minute is important for us. Okay? Yes. And the next concept here, the fifth point which I have to tell you is get clear-cut ideas on the concepts. Whichever concept you choose, get the ideas to be cleared. So we can say NCERT is like a Bible to us, or Bhagavad Gita or Quran. How those are the sacred holy book. NCERT is a holy book for KCET. Problems will be chosen from NCERT itself. Okay? Yes. So what we have to do, the concepts, any doubts are there, make a note. Then once you meet your lecturers, ask them. I had a lecturer of mine who used to tell me, so don't worry if the lecturer will shout at you. Lecturer sometimes might get irritated and shout at you. Don't worry. It is you who have to be benefited. So shamelessly, you go and ask, sir, ma'am, teach me. Okay. And once, twice, they may shout, but third time, surely, my sir is to tell me and I follow that. So if I want, I have to go to the teachers and ask, and surely you will be benefited. Okay. Yes. And yes, you have to be thorough. I said, take one chapter, be thorough with that, then go to the next chapter. Don't take half and half year, and yes, this is boring, go to the next chapter. No, that will be, you will be like keeping your foot in 2 boats. That will not lead you anywhere. You will be lost somewhere in the middle. Yes. So that is my 5th tip for you. Now going to the next tip. 6th one, solve previous year's question papers and take mock test regularly. Okay, so previous years, you start working out from 2014 to 2020. You will get the ideas of how the questions are taken, how the paper is set, which concept of each chapter is important. Go to the weightage of the chapter and check what type of questions are asked. The questions might be repeated or may not be repeated, but the concept you will understand in detailed if you solve previous year's question papers. Okay? Yes. And these question papers, yes, just log into Unacademy and search for my name, Clotilda Reshma Sequeira. You are going to get, I have solved all the question papers from 2014 to 2020. Okay, so avail that facility, use the concept, see what tricks I have, wherever tricks are available, I have given the tricks and solve them. So get those ideas, and I will tell, so once you start practicing, and that is what makes a man perfect. Yes, so you will get different ideas when you solve. So once you solve, what you do is you take some books, might be Dinesh Publications or Ranganath or MTG Publications, which have several questions. So what you do is take mock test regularly. You only have to evaluate it. So take 20 questions for suppose you take 20 questions and 20 minutes and see how many questions you are able to solve them. Okay, yes. So this is how you can improve on the speed, accuracy of the concept. And yes, I have another important point, and I can say this is the golden tip for you. Time management is very, 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 very important point. Yes, it is time which decides everything in KCET. Time word. This time word we have to underline. Yes, of course in red. That decides what I'm going to do in KCET. So I can say it's a golden tip rule to be followed. Managing time is very, very necessary. Okay, so now suppose if there is no time, what is the use? Even if you know the question and if there is no time, are you able to answer? No. Students usually panic after the exams. They come out and tell, I knew it, but there was no time. That should not happen. So manage time. Okay. Each minute and second is important while writing KCET exams. Okay, then when we will realize the importance of this, only when we start writing the exam, KCET exam. No use if we regret later. Okay, I can give you one example. Now, suppose a train leaves a railway station at 8 a.m. Is there any use if you reach at 8:05? No use. Will that train stop you? No. Will that train wait for you? No. Okay, so it is like we can't run behind the train too, right? So therefore, I say that time is very, very, very important. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. Okay, and there is a saying from Michael Altshuler, what he has told is, the bad news is the time flies. Bad news is time flies, but the good news is you are the pilot. Does it sound good? Bad news is time is flying, yes. But what is the good news? You can control. You are the pilot. I want you, everyone, to be the pilots and manage time. Yes, by failing to prepare, we can say you are preparing to fail. So this should not happen in our life. Okay, time and life we can take equivalent. Choice is yours. Time wasted, life wasted. Or mastery over time is mastery over your life. Yes, and adequate sleep is also necessary. 6 to 7 hours sleep. Oh, don't think, okay, 10 hours I will sleep. No, 6 to 7 hours, it's enough. Drink plenty of water. Yes, and you will get 60 questions to be answered in 60 minutes. You will get 10 minutes extra for the OMR to be filled. Give importance to the main questions which you know it very well. First, give preference to them. Okay, yes, and join a good organizer. As I can tell you, I can recommend join Unacademy, because this course is been taken by the top educators. You will get in detailed all the plans. Yes, so let your target be achieving great result in KCET 2021. Yes, so all these ideas, so these are few tips of mine which I think will help you a lot. Okay, yes, so now this is the detailed plan which I have for you from 2014 to 2020. Just have a look at it. You will know which year, and just check the topics there. Which year? Look at this now. Relations and functions, 2015, 6 questions. And here, 2020, 4 questions. They are all very important concept and easy to clear. Yes, so there are even second PU topics which I can say: matrices, determinants. Look at the weightage. Yes, so look at this: continuity and differentiability. We have here 6 questions which have appeared in 2020. Yes, look at integration concept. Here we have 7 questions. So what you do is start working out the question papers. That is very, very important to you. Yes, so here we have all the chapters I have noted down, and the weightage too, that is from 2014 to 2020, I have noted it down. So what you also do is start working out the question papers, and you will know which concept is important to you. Yes, okay, so I can say, yes, this is a wish for you all. Do well, all the best, clear the exams, and come out in flying colors. And I hope you are going to do it. After all, you are my students, right? Yes, so you have to achieve it, and that is a challenge. Okay, so the challenge taken forever. Yes, so all the best, everyone. So just go through the few tips which I have given it to you, and let them be useful in your life. Okay, yes, thank you. God bless you all.